Miles Monroe has rightly said, leadership is the capacity to influence others through inspiration, motivated by passion, generated by a vision, produced by a conviction, ignited by a purpose. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I deem it my privilege to welcome you all to the investiture ceremony of St. Patrick's Academy, Meerut, for the session 2024-25. Today, we gather to witness the induction of our new leaders who will steer our institution forward with vision, dedication, and passion. The investiture ceremony is a time-honored tradition that symbolizes the transfer of responsibility, trust, and leadership. It is a reminder that leadership is not just a position, but a commitment to serve, to inspire, and to make a positive impact on any establishment. It serves as a pivotal moment signifying a new chapter in an institution's leadership. The ritual of lighting a lamp holds great significance in the investiture ceremony. It symbolizes the beginning of a new leadership journey, represents the commencement of a period where the newly appointed leaders will take on their roles and responsibilities. I invite our esteemed chief guest, Major General Rajiv Edwards, Mrs. Naina Edwards, our principal, Reverend Brother Ernest Martin, the designated head boy, head girl, and the ICSE topper of the session 2023-24, Abhinav Abraham, to light the sacred lamp. As the lamp is being lit, let us invoke blessings and good wishes for the incoming leaders. May it illuminate their path, guiding them to make wise decisions and lead with integrity. Thank you, everyone. Dance is a sacred expression of faith and devotion. It opens our hearts and minds to a fervent spiritual experience. It offers us a way through which we can fill our souls with profound peace, uplift our spirits, and ignite within us a renewed sense of purpose. Let us embark on a journey of the soul through the language of movement and dance.
place where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai
I pray we'll find your
nel
light
cuore resterà
and hold it in our
a
heart.
ricordarci
When
che
stars go out each night,
l'eterna stella sei nella mia preghiera.
let this be our prayer.
Quanta fede
When sheds
c'è,
fill our day,
lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe.
sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ognuno dia la mano vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dà
We ask that life be
è
kind
desiderio
and
che
watch us from above.
ognuno trovi amore
We hope it's so we'll
intorno e
find
dentro sé.
another soul to love. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer.
Just like every child,
Just like every child, need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe.
e la fede che hai acceso in noi.
I now invite our Senior Wing Coordinator, Ms. Janet George, to welcome our esteemed guest. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 8th Investiture Ceremony at St. Patrick's Academy. A very warm welcome to all present here. On behalf of the management, students, and the faculty of St. Patrick's Academy, I extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Major General Rajiv Edwards. I request our brother principal to welcome Sir with floral greetings. An alumni of St. Mary's Academy and St. John's School, Meerut, Sir graduated from St. Stephen's College, Delhi. He stood 6th in the All India Combined Services exam and was commissioned into the 64th Cavalry in June 1981. He is the proud recipient of the 9th Gorkha Rifles Gold Medal for the best student in military studies at the Indian Military Academy. Sir is an MSc in Defence and Strategic Studies, MPhil in Defence and Management Studies, and has a diploma in Senior Defence Management. Sir is also a certified psychometric assessor from the Defence Institute of Psychological Research, Delhi, for the selection of leaders for the armed forces as well as civil organizations. Major Rajiv's plethora of experience is not limited to the military, but he has also been the chairman of the army schools at Ranchi and Mumbai and other patron schools for the specially abled children at Bikaner. He has also been the visiting faculty for various prestigious institutions, including St. Stephen's College, New Delhi. Sir's foreign assignments include PRO at the UN Peacekeeping Mission at Angola and as the Defense Attaché at the Embassy of India, Stockholm, Sweden. Major General Edward is a recipient of the Chief Army Commendation Card in 2007 and has been awarded the Vishish Seva Medal for Distinguished Service twice. Currently, Sir is writing the history of the oldest church of North India, that is the St. John's Church, Meerut, and also carrying out research on the vintage structures of Meerut and the First War of Independence in 1957. He is also an avid writer and a commentator on social issues. He is nominated member of the executive committee of one of the oldest libraries of Uttar Pradesh, that is the Tilak Library in Meerut, and is a distinguished member of the Meerut Social Media Association. We extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. My warm greetings to Mrs. Naina Edwards, a dedicated mother and army wife. Ma'am is an alumni of Sophia School, Meerut, and Sophia College, Ajmer. I request Miss Mary Anthony to kindly welcome ma'am. Mrs. Naina has a master's in education from MS University, Vadodara. She is a trained Bharatnatyam dancer from the Gandharv School. An educator herself, ma'am has a wide range of experience in various educational institutions. I take this moment to welcome all the proud parents and guardians, and on behalf of the students and faculty, I request Ms. Vinita Verma, our pre-primary section coordinator, to welcome our principal, Reverend Brother Ernest Martin. It is indeed a moment of pride for the parents present here today. I can see the beaming faces of the students and the widened shoulders of the parents, all sending positive vibes our way. We must dare to dream big and work hard to achieve those dreams. This thought encapsulates the essence of ambition and determination of our young leaders today. As we will witness the installation of these young leaders, they will pledge to strive to uphold the values and virtues of being true patricians. The students of today are the visionaries and the torch-bearers of tomorrow. And when we develop personality and skill and mind, we develop responsible human beings with leadership qualities. As leaders, students, you are not always going to do the right things. You're going to make mistakes. You're even going to take some decisions that can lead to failures. But you need to learn from those mistakes and continue to take risks. Dear students witnessing the installation today, your selection is a testament of the capabilities of the students selected. As the students take their place, you must understand that they are the model for those who aspire to be in their places one day. The selected students have been chosen because teachers and peers believe in their capability to make a positive difference in our academic community. All the students present here today must remember that it is with your support your representatives can achieve their desired goals. They've taken a significant responsibility and they need all your cooperation to realize their duties effectively. I will end with the words of Phil Jackson, one of the greatest coaches of all time, who coached the NBA team. The strength of a team is each individual member, and the strength of each member is the team itself. With this, I extend my warm welcome to each one present today to the investiture ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our talented choir as they take the stage to share their mellifluous voices with us, to uplift us by the melodies that soon fill this space.
Becky Broden has rightly said, leadership is not wielding authority, it's empowering people. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things, he is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. We proudly present before you our chosen leaders of the Senior Council, a group of exceptional individuals who demonstrate leadership, dedication, and a passion for serving our school community. The Senior Council plays a vital role in shaping our school's culture, promoting student welfare, and fostering a spirit of unity and cooperation. Through their hard work and commitment, they will help create a positive and inclusive environment where every student can thrive and reach their full potential. I request the audience to give a huge round of applause as the new designated Senior Student Council is ready to march towards the stage, led by the designated head boy and head girl. At the head of the council is Yashwant Dwivedi, the designated head boy. He believes that success is the sum total of small efforts. A passionate learner, he aspires to join the judicial forces. He is accompanied by Paridhi Gupta, our head girl, an enthusiastic learner and a trained Kathak dancer. She has represented our school in various sports and cultural competitions. She can be described best in Henley's words, I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. I request our principal, Reverend Brother Ernest Martin, to administer the oath for the heads of the student body.
I do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my school.
Thank you, brother. I now invite our chief guest, Major General Edwards, accompanied by our principal, to felicitate the two heads with their badges. I also request their parents to join them on the stage. Thank you, sir, brother, and dear parents. Next in line is Shlok Sangwan, our sports captain, who will play a vital role in promoting sportsmanship and fostering a spirit of healthy competition. He aspires to serve our motherland by joining the defense forces. Ujjwal Paliwal, our sports vice captain, is a valued asset to the school. A passionate athlete, he has brought laurels to the school through his exceptional performance. He wishes to pursue civil services. Helping them carry out their duties diligently is the sports prefect, Javisha Pundir. I now invite Mr. Parvind, the head of the sports department, to administer the oath for the sports committee.
I do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my school.
Thank you, sir. I request our chief guest and our principal to pin the badges to the students. I also request their parents to join them on stage. Thank you, sir, brother, and dear parents. Moving forward, we now have our cultural committee who through their creative efforts add a touch of artistry. These individuals will play a crucial role in nurturing creativity and literary pursuits within our school community. The reins of the cultural department are in the able hands of Kamakshi Kamboj, our cultural captain. She leaves no stone unturned in fulfilling her responsibilities. She endears everyone with her pleasing personality, but at the same time possesses rock-solid determination to excel in every walk of life. Arav Bansal, our cultural vice captain, is a dedicated individual who aspires to become a software developer. They are assisted by the cultural prefect, Bhavya Sharma. Together, they shall work towards promoting the cultural vibrancy of our school. I now invite the cultural head, Ms. Taru Agarwal, to administer the oath for the cultural committee.
I, do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my school.
Thank you, ma'am. I request our chief guest and our principal to pin the badges to the students. I also request their parents to join them on stage. We proudly present before you the laureates of our school. The editorial team is captained by Angel Chaudhary, an eloquent writer who wants to leave her mark through her exceptional creative writing skills. She is helped by Vrinda Sharma, the editorial vice captain. She is a dedicated individual who aspires to become a lawyer. Shouldering responsibilities with them is Avika Singh, the editorial prefect. I call upon our editorial head, Ms. Mansi Khurana, to administer the oath for the editorial board.
I, do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me
for the honor and glory of my school.
Thank you, ma'am. I request our chief guest and our principal to pin the badges to the students. I also request their parents to join them on the stage. Thank you, sir, brother, and dear parents. I request the audience to kindly give a huge round of applause to the newly invested students. The house system provides excellent opportunities for student leadership and peer group support. Aided by dedicated staff members and house captains, it is a remarkable medium for enabling students of different ages to bond together and operate as a cohesive family. The 4 houses of our school compete in different sporting, academic, and cultural competitions, providing an opportunity to students of different age groups to serve a common goal and purpose. The mantle of the Aloysius House lies on the shoulders of Siddhika Dhaiya, the designated captain. Her commitment and perseverance will help her when she pursues a career as a software developer. Tanish Chauhan, the designated vice captain, has a pleasing personality and wants to become an AI developer. They are followed by their committed house prefect, Unnati Agarwal. I now invite the house mistress, Ms. Mansi Khurana, to administer the oath for the leaders of Aloysius House.
I do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my house and school.
Thank you, ma'am. I request our principal and assistant house mistress of Aloysius House, Ms. Payal Kaushal, to accompany the parents of the students while they felicitate them. Thank you, brother, ma'am, and dear parents. All praise to lead the Dun House is Saksham Takeshwar, the designated captain, a profound actor and mimicry artist who attracted attention for his skills in the cultural events. He aspires to be an entrepreneur. Abhinav Abraham, the designated vice captain, an exceptionally talented individual who has represented our school in various competitions. He is also the ICSE topper for the session 2023-24 with 98.6%. With an indomitable spirit, he aims to join the Indian Foreign Service in the future. They are followed by their passionate house prefect, Meet Gaur. I now invite the house master, Mr. Deepak, to administer the oath to the leaders of Dun House.
I, do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my house and school.
Thank you, sir. I request our principal and assistant house mistress of Dun House, Ms. Shilpi Lamba, to accompany the parents of the students while they felicitate them. Thank you, brother, teachers, and dear parents. Pledging to take O'Brien House to its pinnacle is Kratika Tyagi, the designated captain. She endears everyone with her sincerity and aspires to become a cardiologist. Anvesha, the designated vice captain, aspires to uphold the sanctity of the judiciary of our country as a judge. Following them is their house prefect, Akshata Kundu. I request the House Master, Mr. Naresh, to administer the oath to the leaders of O'Brien House.
I do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my house and school.
Thank you, sir. I request our principal and assistant house mistress of O'Brien House, Ms. Shalini Sarpal, to accompany the parents of the students while they pin their badges. Thank you, brother, teachers, and dear parents. And now we have the proud designated captain of Bernard House, Kovid Gupta, with his team. With an aspiration to become an entrepreneur, he works with dedication and sincerity. Yuvraj Singh, the designated vice captain, a quiet and sincere individual, he aspires to become an astrophysicist. They are followed by their committed house prefect, Avishi Singh. I call upon the house mistress, Ms. Reena Paul, to administer the oath for the leaders of Bernard House. I
do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my house and school.
Thank you, ma'am. I request our principal and the assistant house mistress, Miss Anisha Catherine Singh, to accompany the parents of the students while they pin their badges. Thank you, brother, teachers, and dear parents. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to our newly elected Senior Student Council members. May you embrace this role with humility, empathy, and a burning desire to make our school an even better place. Together, let us embark on this journey of leadership, growth, and transformation.
May I now call upon the budding performers of a school to dazzle the moment with excitement.
Una mattina mi sono alzato, oh vela ciao, vela ciao, vela ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invasor. Oh partigiano, portami via, oh vela ciao, vela ciao, vela ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano, portami via, che mi sento di morire. E se io muoio da partigiano, oh vela ciao, vela ciao, vela ciao, ciao, ciao. E se io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellir e seppellire lassù in montagna. Oh vela ciao, vela ciao, vela ciao, ciao, ciao. E seppellire lassù in montagna sotto l'ombra di un bel fiore.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh yeah oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh yeah oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. I'm better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, yeah. When you finally let go and you play that solo, 'cause you listen to that music, sing oh, hey, oh, 'cause you're confident, babe, yeah, and you make your hips sway. We knew that you could do it, sing oh, hey, oh. Show the world you got that fire, baby. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. I'm better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah,
The prefectural body plays a vital role in representing the voice of the student body, advocating for their needs and concerns, and working towards creating a positive and inclusive school environment. These young leaders have been carefully selected for their passion, dedication, and ability to inspire others. They have proven themselves to be role models among their peers, consistently demonstrating a commitment to academic excellence and extracurricular involvement. They have been chosen not only for their academic achievements, but also for their ability to empathize with their fellow students, their strong communication skills, and their unwavering dedication to serving our school community. Here we have our newly designated prefectural body, ready to march towards the stage, led by the designated head prefect and assistant prefects. I would like to request our senior wing coordinator, Ms. Janet George, to administer the oath to the designated prefects.
I,
Aradhya Tomar, the school prefect. Ritika Arora, the school prefect. Anand Pawar, the school prefect. Akshita Yadav, the school prefect. Mahi Tyagi, the school prefect. Sharon Kaur, the school prefect. Tanvi Singh, the school prefect. Sushri Gautam, the school prefect. Vaishnavi Singh, the school prefect. Satyendra Saraswat, the school prefect. Sandeep Bhatt, the school prefect.
Do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my school.
Thank you, ma'am. Leading the prefects, we have Himnish Arora, the head prefect, who wants to become an architect. He is accompanied by Rishit Sharma and Janvi Chaudhary. Leading the prefects, we have Himnish Arora, the head prefect, who wants to become an architect. He is accompanied by Rishit Sharma and Janvi Chaudhary, the assistant prefects. I would like to request our principal and senior wing coordinator, Ms. Janet George, to accompany the parents while they pin the badges to the students. Thank you, brother, ma'am, and dear parents. I will now request the prefects to kindly step forward once your names are called out. And I also request the middle wing coordinator, Ms. Pushpa Chaudhary, to join us on stage along with the parents to felicitate the prefects. Shrishti Gautam and Vaishnavi Giri. Tanvi Singh and Shrishti Bansal. Cheryl Gaur and Pragya Kumar Parashar. Mahi Tyagi and Ranveer Chhabra. Akshata Yadav and Akshata Tiwari. Anant Pawar and Adit Raj Singh. Ritika Arora and Rishan Pundir. Aradhya Tomar and Yash Malik. Thank you, brother, coordinators, and dear parents. Congratulations to the newly elected prefectural body. I have no doubt that our prefects are more than capable of fulfilling their responsibilities with utmost diligence and enthusiasm.
Music is a language of the spirit. It opens the secret of life and brings peace to the mind. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to be enthralled by some melodious singing. Thank you, choir, for such wonderful singing. In the words of John Quincy Adams, if your action inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. We at St. Patrick's Academy extend our deepest acknowledgement of the immense honor that these junior leaders have been bestowed with. The Junior Student Council served before us a shining example of what can be achieved when young minds are given the opportunity to lead and grow as strong, confident individuals. These young patricians will work in close collaboration with their senior counterparts and learn the essentials of management. Today is the day when these young patricians step into new roles. Let us welcome the Junior Student Council of the session 2024 and 25 with a huge round of applause as they march ahead. With immense pleasure and pride, I present to you our newly elected junior head boy, Adit Chaudhary. He's an optimistic person who believes in maintaining a positive outlook even in challenging situations. He's self-disciplined and versatile in various domains. He aspires to be a scientist. He's accompanied by Subharti Chaudhary, our junior head girl. She's an epitome of strength, ambition, and independence. She has set an unmatched benchmark of leadership, excellence, and integrity. She also aims to be a scientist. I now request our principal, Reverend Brother Ernest Martin, to administer the oath for the heads of the junior cabinet.
I do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my school.
Thank you, brother. I now invite our chief guest, Major General Rajiv Edwards, accompanied by our principal, Reverend Brother Ernest Martin, to felicitate the two heads with their badges. I also request their parents to join them on the stage. I would like to invite ma'am to kindly join us on the stage. Thank you, sir, ma'am, brother, and dear parents. Our student leaders stand before us today as a beacon of inspiration, chosen through a process of merit and dedication. Our students symbolize the value of integrity, compassion, and reliance that defines our school culture. They also take immense pride in their house identities, as each house has its own rich history, set of values, and colorful traditions, creating a diverse and exciting environment for all our students. Pledging to lead the Aloysius House to the new heights is the designated junior captain Akshayani Yadav and the junior vice captain Sumit Mittal. They are supported by the skillful prefects Ridhan Singh Tomar, Saksham Sharma, and Arnav Kumar. I now invite the assistant house mistress, Ms. Payal Kaushal, to administer the oath to the leaders of Aloysius House.
I, do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my house and school.
Thank you, ma'am. And I request our sir and ma'am, along with our principal, Reverend Brother Ernest Martin, with the house mistress, Ms. Mansi Khurana, to accompany the parents of the student while they pin their badges. Thank you, sir, ma'am, brother, and dear parents. Next, we have the forerunner of Dun House. Next, we have the forerunner of Dun House, the junior captain Nihit Jain and the junior vice captain Arohi Jain. They are supported by their talented prefects Kaina Singh, Srishti Bhardwaj, and Shaksham Chaprana. I would now request Assistant House Mistress Ms. Shilpi Lamba to administer the oath to the leaders of Dun House.
I, do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my house and school.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Mrs. and Mr. Edwards, our principal, along with the house master, Mr. Deepak Bernard, to accompany the parents of the students while they pin their badges. Thank you, sir, ma'am, brother, and dear parents. Let us applaud the office bearers of O'Brien House, Vachi Bansal, the junior captain. She is assisted by Aravind Pal, the junior vice captain. Following them are their efficient prefects, Harshvardhan Khanna, Avni Pava, and Rayansh Deshwal. I now invite Assistant House Mistress Ms. Shalini Sarpal to administer the oath to the leaders of O'Brien House.
I, do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my house and school.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request Mrs. and Mr. Edwards, our principal, along with the house master, Mr. Naresh Kumar, to accompany the parents of the students while they pin their badges. Kindly cheers our leaders with a huge round of applause. Thank you, sir, ma'am, brother, and dear parents. The visionary of Bernard House are the junior captain Aksh Gupta and junior vice captain Bhumi Goyal. Following them are the versatile prefects Harasi Singh Kakkar, Shaurya Singh, and Stuti Jha.
I now invite the Assistant House Mistress, Miss Anisha Catherine Singh, to administer the oath for the leaders of Bernard House.
I, do solemnly promise that I shall carry out to the best of my ability and power the duties and responsibilities entrusted to me for the honor and glory of my house and school.
Thank you, ma'am. I request our guests, Brother Principal, along with the House Mistress, Miss Reena Paul, to accompany the parents of the students while they pin their badges. Thank you, esteemed guests, brother, teachers, and dear parents. Congratulations to the newly appointed junior council members. Your selection to serve as leaders in our school is testament to your exceptional qualities and dedication. Leadership is not just about holding a title, it is about leading by example, inspiring others, and making a difference. May you all take this opportunity to showcase your talents, nurture your strengths, and develop your leadership skills further. Success is the sum total of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Today, we also celebrate the outstanding achievements of our ICSE toppers of the session 2023-24, who have demonstrated exceptional academic excellence, dedication, and hard work. Their remarkable results in Class 10 are a testament to their commitment to learning and their passion for knowledge. Through their achievements, these students have made our school proud and have set a high standard for their peers to follow. I request our Chief Guest, Major General Edwards, and our Principal, Reverend Brother Ernest Martin, to felicitate the top 5 scoring students of Class 10th. I request the parents to accompany the students for their felicitation. At the 5th position, we have Shubda Balian with 96.8%. At the 4th position, we have Maisha Arora and Arav Bansal with 97.2%. At the 3rd position, we have Abhikshit Singh with 97.6%. At the second position, we have Avni Malik with 97.8%. The ICSE topper for the academic session 2023-24 is Abhinav Abraham with 98.6%. He's also the third highest scoring ICSE student in the city. I invite Abhinav and his proud parents on stage. Hearty congratulations, dear parents and students.
A very good morning to the August gathering. Before anything else, I extend my gratitude to our principal, Reverend Brother Ernest Martin, our honorable chief guests, coordinators, and all teachers present here for honoring me and my classmates on this special occasion. Today I stand before you all not merely as a board topper, but also a proud patrician who deems it a privilege to be speaking to you all today. Firstly, my parents who are sitting here today. Not even a book full of words would be enough to express how grateful I am to have such supporting parents like them. To all my teachers, I of course would not be standing here if it were not for your guidance, if it were not for your help throughout the year. To my friends, in a few years' time, I'll probably not remember writing my board examinations, but I'll certainly remember and I'll cherish the memories that we created throughout the last year. And lastly, to all my juniors sitting here, I'll not waste this opportunity lecturing you about the number of hours you need to be studying and all that academic stuff. Believe me, you're wise enough for that. The point I would like to make today is very simple. Do not miss out on your personal development just because everyone around you keeps telling you that you have to score in your 90s. Trust me when I say that we are highly privileged to be studying in a school where there is so much to learn except academics. To all my juniors in class 9th and 10th, no, the board examination is not everything. Of course, study for your tests, your exams, your CTs, your pre-boards, and study for them diligently. But do not forget in that process that exams aren't everything in the world. So friends, participate. Participate all that you can in whatever you wish to. Because your skill set holds as much importance as your grades. Do not let academic burden stop you from becoming a better version of yourself. Best of luck, everyone. Thank you.
Congratulations, Abhinav. The memory of magnificent event may slip into oblivion, but the word of appreciation, a word of gratitude may have a lasting impact on our minds. I now request our principal, Reverend Brother Ernest Martin, to present our esteemed chief guest with a memento as an expression of our appreciation and respect. Thank you, sir and brother. I would also like to request our principal to present Mrs. Naina Edwards with a token of love and appreciation. We thank you for gracing us with your presence. It was a pleasure to have you amidst us. I would like sir to remain on the stage. Words are powerful motivators and have the ability to bring transition in the perception and mindsets of people. I take this privilege to request our esteemed chief guest, Major General Rajiv Edwards, to kindle the fire of change in the young leaders by his precious words of wisdom.
I'm okay. Thank you. I was going to say, now comes the hard part. Okay, a very good and warm morning to each one of you. And it is indeed a great honor for me to be invited to St. Patrick's Academy, a school which merely a decade old, but has carved a niche for itself as one of the premier institutions of Meerut, and I dare say perhaps Uttar Pradesh as well. It also gives me great pleasure to share the joy of the newly coronated student body, most of whom would be actually shouldering the responsibility of a leadership role for the first time in their lives. So firstly, heartiest congratulations to each one who took the oath, and not only to you, to the proud parents as well. God bless you all. Now, your investiture as student leaders, as someone said, is a testimony not only to your overall abilities, but a recognition and confidence of the school in your leadership capabilities. The school management is actually sharing the responsibility for matters of the well-being of the school with you. And therefore, in effect, you are an extension of the school administration. And if you are effective, and if you are efficient, then remember the management and the faculty will be able to give that much greater emphasis on your academic growth. Now, as a school appointment, you need to be a role model and lead by example. And you yourself not only have to do the right thing, but you have to motivate others also to do likewise. And therefore, in effect, you have to walk the talk. I don't think many of you would know that 22nd May is also celebrated internationally as a Sherlock Holmes Day. And for no other reason but the fact that the author of this fictional character called Sherlock Holmes, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, was born today. But having said that, I don't think anyone expects you to be a detective. The students will follow you if you are sensitive to their needs, you are fair, you are approachable, and you have a positive attitude. And the last point for you is that you have a dual responsibility. You know, you are the bridge between the faculty and the students on the other side. And therefore, this is a very delicate walk. And it requires a great deal of maturity. Do remember that you have to be respectful to your teachers, because if you as leaders are respectful, then there is a cascading effect on the other students as well. And my final point to you is that remember, you are problem solvers and not problem creators. Now, to the general body of students, I have just two short points. And the first point is very dear to my heart, having served in the Indian Army for 37 years. And that's patriotism, Desh Bhakti. And Desh Bhakti is love for your country. And it is not necessary that for being patriotic you have to give your life for your country to become a martyr. That's not necessary. You can also be a patriot if you live right for your country. When you do the small things right for your country. And what is that? It is at your level obeying the traffic rules, not throwing garbage on the road, standing in the queue, respecting your elders. An extremely important point, to be a good human being. Let me tell you, there is very little competition in this field of being a good human being. And there are 4 qualities which I associated with that. And the first one is, be humble. No matter what your achievements are, no matter how much money your parents have, be humble, be grounded. Be honest. Very important issue. Be respectful and be compassionate. That's the mantra of being a good human being. And remember, your actions should reflect the pride in your country. It's our country. No one from outside is entitled to tell us what we need to do in this country. And therefore, it is for us to ensure that the pride and prestige of our country is maintained by these small actions at our level. And my second much talked about point is regarding the social media. Now, social media is important, and I am sure most of you are social media savvy. And many of you are also quite aware of the various apps like Twitter or X, you call them Snapchat, and many of them. And there is so much being shared on these apps today which actually impacts our attitude and our behavior. And the social media is not only about growth, it's not only about knowledge, but it is also about misinformation and misguidance. And now you have another dimension to it, which is the artificial intelligence, the AI, which is in a very big way. In the Indian Army, we have adopted, AI in a very, very big way. So my point is this, that it is very ironic that the human being has created technology. And we ourselves sometimes become slave to that technology. I'm not saying don't absorb technology. Technology is important. But you have to draw the line. And imagine that God has given you, our Creator has given us this 1.3, I think it's 1.3 pounds or kgs of brain, the gray cells. And you are not willing to rely on this. You're willing to rely on AI if you want to write an essay on, let's say, ABC. I mean, how is that possible? This has got emotion, this has got sentiments, and there is a AI. Let me tell you, I'm writing a book on a certain subject. Much of it is factual. And therefore, just to reinforce, I went on ChatGPT. That's the AI app. And I promise you what I'm telling you is correct. Out of 10 things I typed, 8 were wrong. And then I wrote back, I said, this is absolute misinformation. And I got a response immediately from ChatGPT. They said, sir, we do not have the factual data on what you are asking, because we feed you whatever is available online. So don't believe it, blindly. Use your reasoning. What messages you get, you can always go on the online and check. You can ask your teachers, you can ask your parents. I think they are the best guides. And remember that social media addiction can have very serious consequences. I remember my younger daughter, she's a psychotherapist, while she was studying in Edinburgh, doing mental health. And she wanted to write a thesis on an issue which was very unique, which was social media and narcissism. You understand narcissism is self-love. When all the time you are on selfies and you're smiling and all. It's a very unusual topic, and she said, it has such serious consequences. And at your level, it can have an impact on your studies. It can impact your social behavior. It can impact your attitude. And it can definitely impact your health. But I think I would be getting into the domain of the parents when I say that, because after all, the school, I'm sure, has rules and regulations in this regard. But the parents, I think, are the final arbiters as to what is enough for the children. So that's what I had to say to you, but I would be failing if I don't compliment the outstanding performance by the students of St. Patrick's, the boys and girls, and I see there is a absolute parity, 3 girls and 3 boys, who have excelled in academics in the board exams. You guys have not only brought glory to yourself, you have actually made your parents, your grandparents, your entire family, and you've made your school so proud of you. And so well done, and keep up the momentum. And last but not the least, a very big thank you on behalf of my wife and I to all the students who came on stage to entertain us. Each one of you was brilliant. And I can tell you, if I'm using this word, all of you and these little girls which I saw dancing, you actually dazzled on stage. So thank you so much for entertaining us. And once again, my gratitude to the principal for inviting me this morning. And I wish the school the very best. And may St. Patrick guide the future endeavors of the school. And I would personally be very happy if I could contribute in any manner to the school in its march towards excellence. And I leave a last thought with you. And I read, let this small step in your lives be a giant leap of faith as you go on to occupy higher and more influential leadership positions in the future. God bless you all, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Your wise words will definitely serve as motivation for our students. We have witnessed the investing of our student council members, the leaders of tomorrow. And now, to end this auspicious occasion on a high note, we have a mesmerizing finale dance performance in store for you. Let's allow the stage to come alive with the magic of dance.
नाच राजे धमाधम ढोल बजे नॉन स्टॉप हल्ला मचेगा ओए नाचो सारे पापा पापा पीपनी पे आज नया स्टेप सीखे नॉन स्टॉप हल्ला मचेगा ओए नाचो सारे एक बस यही बात बोले रिपीट पे हम जैसा कोई कहा सन्नेड़ा सन्नेड़ा चल फुरमा सन्नेड़ा सन्नेड़ा Editorial. Sandira, Sandira. Sandira, 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 Sandira. Sandira, 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 Sandira. Sandira, ढोल बजे 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 रे. Chogila tara, rangila tara, rang de je darina. Chogila tara, chogila tara, rangila tara, rang de je darina.
That was indeed a beautiful performance. As we come to the end of today's program, I would like to invite our Assistant Cultural Head, Ms. Nishtha Kapoor, to deliver the vote of thanks.
The roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this investiture ceremony happen. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty for making today's occasion a resounding success. On behalf of the entire patrician family, I extend my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Major General Rajiv Edwards, who spared time from the busy schedule to grace this occasion. Today we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will encourage us in all our future endeavors. Thank you, sir, for being with us on this special day. I'm also immensely thankful to Mrs. Naina Edwards for accepting the invitation to grace the event with your valuable presence. Thank you, ma'am. My heartfelt thanks to all the parents and well-wishers for your rock-solid support and encouragement. Without your support, children will not be able to achieve excellence. I'm sure it has been a proud moment for each one of you. A special gratitude to our Honorable Principal, Reverend Brother Ernest Martin, for being the catalyst and stimulated us to do our best and standing as a pillar of strength. Thank you, brother. With a deep sense of appreciation, I thank our respected coordinators, the Investiture Committee for all their immense contribution in training the young patricians to become the leaders and make this ceremony a great success. I also thank all the performers who have entertained us with their stunning performances. I would also like to thank Mr. Weber and the entire supportive staff who worked behind the scene to make this event happen. Finally, I would like to thank and congratulate the designated council members and wish them good luck to perform their responsibilities with sincerity and dedication. Dear students, let the world be proud of you because you are born to lead. I owe my heartfelt thanks to our admin department who has supported us meticulously. My sincere thanks to Mr. Lalit for capturing the joy and happiness in a beautiful way. I would also like to thank Mr. Amol Bhagwan Bookstore for providing us the wonderful arrangements. I shall be failing in my duty if I don't express my gratitude to the ancillary staff who contributed their share to the success of the event. Once again, I thank each one of you for sparing your valuable time and helping us to make this ceremony a great success. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. With this, we come to the end of our investiture ceremony. Dear students, may you carry the spirit of leadership and determination in your hearts as you continue on your journey of growth and success. Thank you everyone for being a part of this memorable event. Once again, I congratulate every student and hope that you will work to uphold the motto of our school, for God and country in high regard. I request everyone present in the auditorium to kindly stand for the school song.